afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's workout for grown-ups. This week's topic is going to be objects that you have at home. We're going to be using chairs, towels, belts, bars, or broomsticks, or any type of PVC pipe that you have at home or that you can buy on the hardware store. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Oh, and books. Yesterday for the workout, we used books, towels, and a chair. Today for this workout, you necessarily need either a long towel or a belt. You also are going to need a bar, a broomstick, a PVC pipe like this one, whatever you have at home or whatever you can get. So also last week and this week too, we are taking opinions from the people in the workout. So I'm saving all of the chats that we have during the workouts so I can pick the things that people like the best to put it together in the last week, the fourth week. So today, after the workout, if you're gonna leave early, leave your notes. If you're watching the video on YouTube or on Facebook, put your notes on the comments under the video. All right, so today we're gonna go right over into the workout. Just make sure that you have your bar because we're starting with that. And we should be out of here in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes tops. All right? It's a tension release workout. So the first thing I want to do is do a lot of release on the thoracic area of the spine and the shoulders because of all the work we've been doing during these days on the computer, you know, with all this online things that we're doing. So hands are on the side like this, bar is on the front. You can hold it as wide as you can, and then with the hands straight without bending them, you're going to pass it all the way to your back and to the front. What we're doing today is that we're doing a series of dynamic exercises with the bar so that we can start opening up and the blood starts flowing. And then we're going to do a series of static stretching where we're going to use the belt, or if you don't have a belt, a towel for some things. This is 5, you're going to do 10 of those. 6, 7, 8. If you don't have any bar at all, or your arms are not your bar is not big enough for you to do this, you can also try a towel. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now you're gonna keep one arm steady. In my case, it's gonna be the right hand, right? Then my left hand is gonna be moving around my body as my right hand stays steady, and then it goes behind and to the front of my body. This should do a lot of work on dislocation on the shoulder, like releasing tension from all the areas of the shoulder that we don't use. It also, the thorax collaborates in this for you to be able to open all the way back here. Your thorax needs to also open up a little bit. Do your best to keep the elbows straight. Some people might find it pretty hard if their bars are shorter or if they are tall like me. Like if I had a broomstick, it wouldn't be long enough for me because I'm like 6'2". No. We are doing 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. Now the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, I'm spreading my legs because I can't fit in my arm. It's a house for small people, and I'm not too small. 8, 2 more. 9. If things are cracking, it's fine as long as it doesn't hurt. This was 10. Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to combine the 2 arms going around your body, one side first, then the other one goes in the front. So one side goes to the back. So my right arm is going forward, my left arm is going back. This is 3 for me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you sweat for with anything, then you're gonna start sweating now anyway. Once I start moving a lot, and all that blood starts flowing on your shoulders, now later on your hips, you might start sweating like me. I'm already feeling a little sweaty. This is 3. Make sure you have the bar if you just joined. 4, 5. I'm also cracking all around. 6. Eyes forward if you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're done all the dynamic stretching for the shoulders that we're going to do today. Now we're going to do some dynamic stretching for the hip. When I mean dynamic stretching, I mean that we're stretching as we move. So we're going to move now like this. This is called the sagittal plane. And to do that, we're going to use the bar as well. You're going to place it in front of you like this, right? Ideally, if you're like in the floor like this, that slips, find something that you can put on the floor that can hold it better. Even a shoe, if you have a shoe, you can put a shoe on the floor and put the bar inside the shoe, and that will make it more stable. Because if you're like in a wood floor or in a tile floor like this one, if I do it here, it's gonna slip. See how it slips? So I'm using a yoga mat because I have it. But if you don't have a yoga mat, a shoe works as well. Anything that sticks to the floor, you know, or a slipper for that matter. So you're gonna have the bar in front of your chest like this, and then your hips are gonna be in line. I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see my hips. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna bring my butt back. The bar in the opposite direction. I'm going to extend as much as I can. Bring the butt as far as I can. The bar as far forward. See that I'm bending my knees. However, I am not moving forward. My hips are moving away from the arm. All right. We're gonna do this for 10 reps. Ready? And go. When you reach that point where your butt is going as far back as you can, right? Take a nice pause there, right? To allow stuff to open, your lats should be opening up. In the posterior chain, in the posterior chain, your glutes, your back should be opening up a little bit. This is 4 for me. I'm gonna go for 10 reps. This is also a good way to learn something called hip hinging. It's really important to do. How you know that I'm hip hinging? Because I'm moving mostly my hips. If you wash my knees, my chin is staying mostly perpendicular to the floor. If I was squatting, my chin will be moving more towards my toes. All right. Now, from a stagger stance, again, with putting this on a shoe or on a yoga mat like this one, or on a sleeper, you're gonna place the bar in front of you, right? Then you're gonna stand staggered. Staggered means one foot is on the front, the other foot is on the back. I'm on my toe. If you can balance like that, it's better, right? Then the next thing you're gonna do, as you hold the bar forward around your solar plexus level, you're gonna move the bar to the side that is opposite to the leg that is on the front. So my right leg is on the front. I'm gonna move the bar to the left, and then my hip is gonna move in the opposite direction. I'm gonna try to get a nice stretch here. As I move to the side, I might feel a little bit of stretch on my back. That is probably because your QL is stretching. So let's go for, I'm gonna go for 10 more because you just saw the example. So this is one for me. What is your QL? It's a muscle that you can't see, but it's attached. You can feel it more in your lower back. So what it does is it stabilizes your spine from moving from side to side, and it also moves it from side to side. This is 6. All right, let's switch legs. Stagger it again. Now, the bar is going to move away from my left leg now. Three. So I'm cracking on this side. Lastly, so we move our hips like this. Now we move the hip to the side. I want to move the hip in a rotation. There's not much that you can do with the bar, but I can show you a kobudo move to integrate into your hip movement. Kobudo is the martial art that deals with weapons. This has about the same shape as a bow. So what you're going to do is a transverse lunge to warm up the hip in the transverse plane. So as you step out, you're going to move your hip like this. And the way you're going to hold the bar is with the hand that is closer to the front of the camera, facing away from the camera. The other hand is going to be down, and then you're going to reach with the bar like this, as though you were striking with the front of the bar. The important thing we're doing here, though, is the hip. So make sure that when you're stepping in, both of your feet are facing sideways from the camera, in my case, or sideways from whatever spot you're moving towards. Then when you're going towards the spot you're moving towards, the foot that is outside should be rotating so that the knee and the foot is pointing in that direction, right? So you're here and you go out and you point your bow. This is also similar to what you do on fencing when you attack with the sword. We used to do this with the bare hand when I used to take fencing at the University of Puerto Rico. Switch sides. Now the hand that is towards the front is facing away from the direction you're going. The other one is facing towards that way. When you go forward, the bar is going to be under your armpit. And you rotate. At some point, I might do workouts integrating more martial arts. All right. So that should have the blood flowing in your hips and in your shoulders, which are your two most mobile joints. These bones on the shoulder and the hip are sort of a bone that is kind of like in a ball and socket that type of a structure. So it moves around a lot. If they get tight, what happens is that you start compensating with other muscles with other bones, and then injuries happens. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the floor, and we're gonna do a series of static stretching from laying on the floor until standing. We're gonna use the belt to help ourselves in some of the things that we're gonna do now. First thing you're gonna do is stretch your hips. To stretch your hips, you're gonna lay on your back, bring the knees straight towards your chest. If you have a pretty normal hip mobility, this should be fine. But some people that are a little tighter might need help with the belts. So hold and breathe. Find the spot on the ceiling. All right, switch legs. Now bring the other knee towards your chest. Something that is pretty normal but not good is pain inside the hip when you're doing this stretch. You should be feeling the stretch in your glutes. If you do feel that, you want to probably do some resting with the legs on a couch or chairs. I might do that on the next workout on Thursday. So if you want to learn about that, go on Thursday. Next, now with the use of the belt, depending on how mobile you are, if your legs are too far and you want to try to put the belt around the knee, right? If you can't reach the knee high enough that you have to go up and strain your neck to do this, put the belt around the knee and pull the knee towards you. Try to keep your head neutral on the floor if you can. I'm a little tight, but if I have myself with the belt, I'll get to a position where I can hold it here with my hands. If you cannot reach that point and you need to keep using the belt, keep using the belt. That's fine. If you don't want to look at a clock and you're doing deep breaths, usually for me, about 5 breaths is like 25 seconds. You want to do like 6 breaths to get to 30 seconds. Holding the stretches for 30 seconds is ideal. We're going to get a good hamstring stretch today because we're going to do it more than once. We're going to do different hamstring stretches today, okay? But let's do the performance stretch. Grab the knee with the belts, pull it in. If you can't reach with your hands, that's totally fine. Use your hands to reach. Just make sure you're not straining your neck. The whole point of having the belt is to use it to help yourself get the stretch without straining your neck. All right, now we're gonna go to the first hamstring stretch. The first hamstring stretch is gonna be with one leg extended. Then you're gonna put the belt or the towel behind your foot. And then you're gonna extend the leg and pull it back. And you're gonna hold there for a nice 30 seconds. Now we're gonna get the IT band. Now to get the IT band, you're gonna hold the belt with the opposite hand. So it means I'm raising my right leg, I'm holding the belt with my left hand. My right hand is gonna go to the side with the palm touching the floor. My leg is gonna fall to the opposite direction and my eyes are looking towards the hand. as I hold my leg that is falling to the side. So the inside of your foot should be falling towards the floor. Your eyes should be looking towards the hand, and the hand should be on the floor. All right, straighten the leg. Now you're gonna stretch the adductor. That is, those are the muscles that are inside the leg. What you're gonna do is that you're gonna hold the leg with the same arm. So my right leg is up, my right arm is holding the leg. I'm gonna let the leg fall to the right side. My eyes are gonna look towards the left side, and my hand is gonna be on the left side. I rest my head on the floor, pull the leg up and towards the side. Breathe. Be conscious of the tensions. And when you exhale, think about relaxing those muscles that are tight. All right, bring the leg back up. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Stretch out the leg that was stretching on the floor. Put the belt behind the foot. Extend the leg and hold for your first hamstring stretch. All right, I keep on stretch. Opposite arm holds the belt. The other hand, the hand that is on the same side of your leg, in my case, left leg is up, so left leg is going to go to the floor. Right arm is holding the leg, and the left leg is going towards the right side. Eyes looking at the hand that is on the floor. Breathe. All right, raise the leg up. Switch arms. And you're going to let the leg fall towards the other side. Open to the side. Eyes towards the hand that is on the floor. All right, bring the leg back up. Take the belt off. Roll to the side. Sit up. We're going to get a little bit more of that stretch on the adductors. Straighten your back as you're sitting there. Try to pull your belly forward. This is also helpful if you're really far back and you have a hard time going and straightening up and you can't reach your feet. Use the belt. In my case, I can get to my feet, so I don't need it. But if I had to use something to free myself up, a belt will help. Now bring the hands to the shin. Put the elbows on the thigh, both of them, and then push down with the elbows gently as you breathe. Feel the tension on the adductors. It's going to feel a little different because your knees are bent. So the muscles do something different when your knees are bent, even if you're doing stretching the same area. Now you're going to try to reach forward. Great use for a belt. If you would have any leverage point where you can hook the belt to and pull from, that can be very helpful because the best way you want to go when you're stretching is forward. You can use your feet too, But the trick is that you don't want to pull yourself down because then you're stretching your vertebral spine. You want to stretch forward so you keep stretching on the hip. All right. Second hamstring stretch of the day. Kick the leg out, right? First with the belt, you're going to put it around your foot. First thing you're going to do is that you're just going to stand up straight and try to pull your belly forward. If there is any angle or anybody has any angle, it should be because your back is super straight and you're angling at the hip, so you're straight like this. I will have to bend my back to go forward, so I'm not doing that yet. So now, start reaching forward on the belts. Go a little bit further forward with the back straight still, as much as you can. In this occasion, if you're bending your back a little, it's fine because you're already inching towards the foot. Get really close if you can touch your feet better. If you can hold your feet, even better. All right, go up again. Let's open the leg to the other side and start stretching in the other leg. First, grab the leg, straighten up your back. So now you know you don't have any bend on your back. If there's any angle, it's because you're hinging off the hip and pulling forward. Reach forward a little more, really close to the foot. If you want to get like a full stretch, ballerina stretch here, you're gonna be touching your chest to the knee, or to the thigh at least. All right, let's go a little further forward. Now is the time to get that chest to the knee if you can. Truly, you can see I cannot. So, all right, straighten up your back. Now we're gonna go for the third and last hamstring stretch. Both feet together, straight forward. The belt goes around both feet. Now you're gonna straighten up your back here. Now your feet are inevitably pointing up, that's good. Same thing, if you can bring your belly to touch your legs, be my guest, do it. Now, inch forward, you can bend your back a little here. All right, inch forward a little more. If you can grab your toes and hold there. All right, straighten up. Time to stretch the front of the legs. If you have a towel with you and your floor is really hard, this is a good moment to use it. I am going to just fold my mat because my floor is really hard. I'm going to put my knees in there so I can get into the knees, into the hip stretch. Grab the belt around shoulder width apart. Step forward with one arm. You're gonna get a little bit of lats too. Stretch forward. Try to do your best to squeeze your glutes so you get the stretch right on the hip. All right, let's switch the legs. Get a leg forward. All right, you're gonna get a first intent to a quad stretch from a half kneeling stance. The last stretch is gonna be standing. Put the belt around one foot if you can. This is option number one. You bring the leg forward and you pull the leg in if you can. If this is too hard for you to balance, just put the belt behind your back and stretch your pec minor. Get the leg off the floor. And then if you can get all the way to your hands, then hold the leg with your hands. Get that quick, that quad stretch. If you're stretching your pec minor, that's fine. It's good to stretch the pec minor. We've been working a lot on the computers, iPads, tablets, cell phones. Need to open up the chest. One leg forward, pull back. It's already 30 minutes, but we're almost done. It'll be a quick one, as I promise. Heel towards your butt, face forward, or stretch your pec minor. All right. Now we're going to stand up for the final 4 stretches. First, toe the pec minor, belt behind the back, open up the chest, raise the arms up. All right. For the quad, for the people that couldn't stretch the quad in the other one because it was hard to balance, what you're gonna do, everybody's gonna stretch the quad now anyway. You're gonna put that bar again on the bed, on the shoe or whatever, grab the foot, and touch your heel to your butt, and breathe. Switch sides. Breathe. Lastly, we're going to stretch the internal and external rotators of the shoulder. What you're going to do with your belt, you're going to put it behind your back. If you have a towel, that works as well, long towel. Everything we've done with the belt works with a long towel. One hand is over your head, the other hand your lower back. Let's start first doing external rotation. Pull down the hand, with the hand that is in your lower back, pull the other arm down, and let's do 3 breaths. Now, do the opposite. With the hand that is over your head, pull the other arm up to stretch the internal rotators of your shoulders. Three breaths. Now switch arms. Pull the top arm down. 3 breaths. After that, pull the arm that is down with the other arm to press your internal shoulder, internal rotators of the shoulders. All right. I feel really loose. Hopefully, all of you too. Thank you so much for joining in today's workout. Thank you for working out with the grown-ups. Today we did mobility and stretching. And let me know in the comments if you like any of the work that we did here. I want to gather the favorite exercise for everyone to do on the 3rd week. This is the 4th week. So this is the 2nd week. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to do a combination of everything. In addition to that, I'd like to share with you the link to my PayPal account. That is because, as you all know, I'm a personal trainer and an actor. And during these times of this pandemic, I've been struggling with financial distress. However, I haven't actually been struggling because a lot of people like you have been collaborating with $5, $10, $15, and that has helped me get through. Luckily, I've been getting also people that have been coming to train privately with me online as well. So I'm doing virtual one-on-one sessions. Those are not by donation. For those, I am charging. But another way you could help me is also recommending someone to me. That'd be a big help. Something else I'm also very grateful for is for the people that are coming to do the workouts with me. We are trying to grow a community of grown-ups. We have some people that are a little bit more consistent that I'm happy to see, especially when they're all in the same place at the same time. We had a good group today of the usual people. I'm looking forward to seeing more new people training with us live as well. So if you are free at 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday, look for the Stage of Fitness in Facebook and try to join us in the workouts. However, if you want to collaborate with money and give something to me, you want to use your PayPal app and scan the QR code, or use your phone app, and that takes you straight to the website. So thank you so much for all of the grown-ups that have been working out with me, supporting us, and staying together in these moments of distancing through fitness. So I look forward to seeing a lot more people doing the workout tomorrow, and see you soon. Bye.